Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Socrates and Plato, Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg, Batman and Robin. What do you think all these people have in common? What it is that they have a mentor-mentee relationship between these people that many of them lasted over 25 years. Bill Gates is known to have said that he would not have a portion of the success he's had without his mentorship and relationship with Warren Buffett. He learned so much from Warren Buffett throughout the years. I also, since I've been in Toastmasters and even before, and in my personal life, I have many mentors that I rely upon and I ask for input from. I learn from them. They don't tell me when I'm wrong. They tweak me towards the proper direction. It's very, very important as Toastmasters that we have mentors. Mentorship is offered here at Toastmaster free of charge. The people who are mentors do not get paid for it. They are giving their own time and they're experienced Toastmasters. So if you do not yet have a Toastmasters mentor, I strongly suggest you get one because they're great people to have as an asset. There are people in our club who are mentors. There are people in other Toastmasters clubs who are mentors. Another good reason why to participate in these Toastmasters-wide contests and conventions, is to meet other Toastmasters and maybe develop some mentorships with them. Now, as I mentioned, I have many mentors. I have mentors in Toastmasters. I have mentors at work. I have mentors in my personal life. Now, my brother is one of my mentors. Now, he is my brother, yes, but he is also my mentor. I rely on his input from my daily life, especially in reading. I have two mentors for reading, and those of you who know how much I read understand this. I also have a mentor on reading on YouTube. So I watch YouTube and get his mentorship. This brings to mind something I wanted to focus on today about osmosis mentoring. Sounds deep, doesn't it? Osmosis mentoring. What is osmosis mentoring? I thought I came up with the term. I was so... osmosis mentoring is brilliant. Brilliant. Then I looked on YouTube. On Google. There is such a thing as osmosis mentoring. I did not know this. I am always watching people. I'm always watching people. Watch how they react, how they interact with others. Both people I admire and people I may not know so well. I watch people. So that is a great way to get some very informal mentoring under your belt, is to watch those around you. Find some people you really appreciate how they conduct themselves, and glean a little bit into yourself and bring it back out into the world. You will learn a lot from those around you by just observing, not asking for any kind of formal direction, just observing what they do. The Toastmasters program here has a mentorship program, as I mentioned, and it is a great program. It follows along with the Pathways, which was mentioned briefly. We have a Pathways program, which is a learning and leadership program. If you're not yet into Pathways, I suggest you get a path going. You'll learn so much, really glean a lot more out of Toastmasters than you already are. Get yourself a path and learn how to conduct yourself in that path. Nothing in Toastmasters is set in stone. It's nothing like you do this or you're wrong. That's why I like Toastmasters. That's why I've been around 10 years. I've been in those situations where if you don't do it this way, you're wrong. No, Toastmasters doesn't do that. They show you a path and they guide you through it. They don't say, oh, you're wrong, do it this way. No, they say, well, what is your thought pattern here? Why are you thinking about this? They're very good people to work with. So my osmosis mentoring, I watch, I'm not a stalker, but I do watch people a lot. And I watch people in the restaurant, I watch people not when I'm driving. I'm stopped at a stoplight, then I'll look at people. But I watch people as I'm going along. You learn so much about the human mind the human interaction just by watching. When I go to a mall and I just watch, I sit in the food court and I just watch everybody. It's learned so much. That's why I like my osmosis mentoring. But I was gonna copyright that. I had already, but then they already have osmosis mentoring in there. I mentioned the YouTube reading classics. That's an example of osmosis mentoring. I have never met this gentleman who has his YouTube channel, but I have gleaned so much knowledge from him, so much excitement about reading the classics, just from his excitement of the classics. He's quite a younger guy. He went to Oxford. I don't know if that means anything, but he went to Oxford. He speaks with a British accent, so what else can you do? You've got to listen to him. And I have gleaned so much. I have expanded my knowledge of the classic literature by listening to him. I want to also bring home this to you, to bring this point home. We may never have the knowledge or of Plato or Socrates. We may never have the money of Zuckerberg or Bill Gates. We may never run around at night in tights and a cape like Batman and Robin. But I urge you to get into a mentoring program, be it one-on-one, which is very important, or osmosis mentoring, because there's nothing that you will have more input into your life as having a mentorship, and possibly being a mentor for someone else. That's how we develop ourselves, we become mentors for others. So my friends, osmosis mentoring, try it. I think you'll really like it. Mr. Toastmaster.